Oh god, the music's already creepy, dude. I haven't played a horror game in so long, it feels like. On one hand, it feels like I'm home again. Like I've been gone for a long time and now I've finally arrived home. On the other hand, I'm worried that maybe my resilience that I built up over years upon years of playing horror games has worn off. I'm going to be a little baby crying. Either way, it sounds fun though. Hello, everybody. Oh no, the thumbnail is too big. One second, I have to shrink down my thumbnail. But hello, everybody. Today we are going to be starting up Alan Wake 2. Very exciting, spooky game for spooky day. You know, back in the day, a fun fact, when I was streaming like exclusively on Twitch, I would do Spooky Saturday where I would play a horror game every Saturday. Horror games are indeed my favorite type of game. Absolutely love horror, everything really, horror movies, horror novels, and of course horror games. But unfortunately, we don't really get a lot of good ones, to be entirely honest, and I'm hoping that this will indeed be a good one. But we've got the lights out. A very spooky atmosphere. And that should be good. Hopefully the thumbnail will work. Perfect. So we are going to be playing some Alan Wake 2. Now, I did play Alan Wake 1, actually not that long ago. When I say not that long ago, I mean it was probably like 2 or 3 years ago that I played it. I think probably 3 years ago that I played it. I think it was in my last house. And I did enjoy the game, but I really liked the story and not so much the gameplay. And then I played Control and absolutely loved Control. So I am very optimistic for the game. I think it's going to be really, really good because Remedy makes solid video games. I usually enjoy their stuff. And man, I've just been dying for a good horror game. You know, I mean, we had Resident Evil 4 back in, what was that, March? But it was, you know, Resident Evil 4 is not really that much of a horror game. But boy, oh boy. Very excited. Mackenzie? I think we are all ready. Over the weekend, I did go ahead and play through Spider-Man 2. I actually did not stream it. I did one stream just on the PlayStation 5 streaming, just so I could, like... Oh, God. That was so scary. Just so I could go ahead and get some footage for the review. But since then, I have 100% the game, so that review should be... I'll probably have that review up. I just posted a video today, so probably not tomorrow, but probably the day after tomorrow. I usually don't really like posting videos, like, back-to-back. But, yeah, Spider-Man 2, pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the last Spider-Man, but it's definitely better than Miles Morales. And I actually 100% it, and it felt a bit short. It took me like 23 hours to do absolutely everything. Like, I cranked it out in a weekend, and I wasn't even rushing or anything like that. But yeah, over the weekend, I managed to do 100% of the content. So really, I'm just procrastinating. Let's get into it, and let's get scared. I watched a video on the recap of what happened in Alan Wake 1 and Alan Wake, I think it was called like American Nightmare, the DLC spin-off, whatever it was. And then also the stuff that happened in the Control DLC. because I only played the Alan Wake game. I didn't play the DLC, and I didn't play the Control DLC. So I have a vague idea of what's going on, but I'm sure I will be very, very confused, and I'm already sorry ahead of time that I'm going to be very confused. We're going to play on hard mode because games are scarier on harder difficulties. Might have to turn it down. I have it cranked up right now so we can get spookied. Let's get it.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Can I pause? It seems a little quiet for you guys. I don't know why all the monitors go black. There, I've turned it up for you. It's gonna go black again. Can you even see me when it goes black like this? It's so dark. Okay, okay. Here we go. Oh. I'll let him break it. No, I think we're good.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Oh man, I'm excited. This is probably like one of my most anticipated games of the year. I fucking love horror. Oh, he's cheeked up. Goes cheeked up on a Tuesday night. Got a hairy back. No butt crack view? If I whip the camera, can I see his cock? For science, of course. I can see pubes. There's just a lot of hair. Women, like it or not, okay, this is what the peak male body looks like, alright? He's got that Wally body. If it was, game better be banger. I'm hoping it is. I should clean my glasses. Let me clean my glasses real quick so there's not like a huge layer. You can stare at some man ass. Yo, the graphics? Insane. Luckily, my boy, Benchmark King, I will always shout out his channel. Goated channel. Super small creator. I think he's growing, though. When I found him, he had like 2K subs, but I think he's grown a lot. Goated channel. He did a video on the game. With all the settings and optimized and everything. So we run in the best graphics and performance ratio. See, the real scariest thing of this horror stream, this Halloween stream, is me without glasses. Sorry, you have to see this. Just want to see these ass cheeks in 4K. All right, let's go. heavy breathing and the view is disgusting. It's got me heavy breathing looking at them buns, boy.
Can you hear me?
Come on in. We should go.
Already gone.
Well, that was rude of them. They didn't even offer help. They just left. What, you see a fat naked man walking towards you in the middle of the night in the forest and you don't even offer to help him? Some people are so selfish. I swear. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 was pretty good. I did indeed enjoy it. I was pissed because, of course, I picked up the game like Friday night. And then literally go on my phone to look at some memes. Okay. My resilience to jump scares is still intact. But I pick up my phone to look at some memes. Literally like the second meme I see, spoiler for the end of fucking the Spider-Man game. Or so I thought. Luckily, it was a fake spoiler. But I played the whole game thinking that I already knew the ending, and I was fucking mad about it. Did that scare you guys? Are you guys getting scared right now? Confirmed, I still have my resilience to horror. Oh, that's some good audio design. Are you guys scared? Remember that goblin thing in the game? You said it was the worst thing about it is that someone's out there wanting to fuck it. That's how I feel looking at this. Oh, someone's out there that want to fuck it. And he's on camera right now. Hey. Hey. I'm joking. I can sprint. Oh boy. I'm surprised this guy can sprint. Doesn't look like the type. She dropped her phone. I heard that shit. Really? Lol. Can you guys see me all right? In the face cam? I didn't check. For those of you that don't know the story of Alan Wake 1, it's way too complicated and long for me to explain it to you. But here's the gist of it. There's a supernatural, like, ghost demon thing that feeds on the power of artists in Washington, and an author that writes, I think, crime novels. A very popular author that writes novels goes to Washington. And his name is Alan Wake. The demon ends up like using him, so he goes and it takes his wife. He swaps places with his wife. It's kind of up in the air if the things that he writes come true, but it sort of seems like it. And he is stuck in like the shadow realm, basically. And the thing called Mr. Whiskers or something like that, Mr. Whispers, something like that, like replaced him in the real world. That's basically it. Yeah. It's a very complicated story, and I'm sure this is going to be even more complicated. It's wacky. It looks good? Okay. Talk about looks good. This game looks good. Wait, are they actually going to get me? Where's the shot? Oh! Oh, hello. Oh, he does have a cock. Avert your eyes, children. Cock on screen. Cock on screen. And I'm not talking about me. You have no idea what the ending was? It was essentially Alan saved his wife by, he had like a clicker thing, and he put it in the demon. Which allowed his wife to escape, but somebody had to take the place, so he took his wife's place. And then the DLC was all about him learning how to utilize his powers to write things into reality.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right.
Is this the FBI chick?
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
Night Springs is like
No
their Twilight Zone.
spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
Can you guys hear?
I will. Bye, kiddo.
Sometimes this game is like really quiet, and sometimes it's really loud.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
That was a girl? Her name is Logan? I've never heard of a girl named Logan. Is that a thing?
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay.
Lip syncing is a little off.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Usually a butterface. Must be a southern thing.
Here we are.
Even though this is
Cauldron Lake.
Washington.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
This guy's gonna die. Ah! But yeah, can you guys hear well? This game is really fucking pretty, dude.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
The map displays key locations in the area. Is that what a map does? The witch's hut. Oh, is this gonna be like semi-open? Like a Resident Evil Village type thing? That'd be interesting. Instead of fully, whatchamacallit? They're gonna...
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here.
Hey, over here. I'm cop guy.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
I'm in charge here.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that,
What's his accent?
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
This is not a Washington accent, by the way. I have a Washington accent. It's the same as an Oregon accent.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners.
My immersion's
Wonder what
broken.
they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting.
They got it, Thornton.
Yeah, them talking shit about the deputy, I mean, let's be real.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Let's be real. State guys always make fun of feds, and feds always make fun of state guys. It's just how it works. Go to my mind place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth
This is
taking
cool.
another look.
Case board's a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Cauldron Lake murders. Victims. Oh, there we go. Not free to investigate it. Okay, it won't let me do that. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body, bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, part removed, strange tattoos. Victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012. Buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. 6-year gap. Potentially 8-year. Some organs missing. Predation. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. So bloated, but not that bloated. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. So it wasn't this guy, I don't think. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Perhaps the lake. The lake is where the fucking demon resides. It keeps people. Bruising on wrists and legs. One thing I like about Remedy, some people don't like this about Remedy, they use real, like, shit. Like, this isn't just good graphics, right? They use actual people in, like, a lot of their stuff. Even in game, they use, like, actual people. It kind of takes me back to, like, the old Mortal Kombat days, you know, where it was just, like, actually a dude. I don't know. I like that. Some people don't like it. Two of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped down, or belted down. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to the condition of the body. All bodies experience bloating. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only one victim was found in water. It's not always indicative of drowning. I mean, bodies just bloat naturally over time just due to the fact that things break down and gases, you know, build up. Talk to someone. Interesting. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe? For their art. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Oh, they were all missing in 2010. That's interesting. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter. Series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Intriguing. I am liking all of this quite a lot. To the crime scene. This game looks really good. What engine does Remedy use? Obviously, Control looked very good too. For a long time, Control was the.
You're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
So visiting the mine place does not pause the game. That's scary, dude. I'm gonna be in my fucking mind palace and some dude's gonna come up. That's scary. I like that. Okay. Better be careful in that fucking mine palace. This game's really pretty.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
True, though. I feel like he gonna die.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Hope there's an ending in which both of the feds just become one with Mr. Whispers. Mr. Whispers, that's his name. That's right. I thought it was Mr. Whiskers. I kept thinking. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do. I imagine I will be completely lost and super confused. Just like I was when I played Control. And just like I was when I played Alan Wake. But we'll see.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
if getting back to nature is your thing.
I don't know what the frame rate is, but it feels really good. I guess it's probably like 80 to
Should've
90.
brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Can I make it, Mulligan?
Let's meet this retard in person.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get
You're
this
way
case
older
solved.
than I thought.
Now the body's behind the store.
Thought he was
Come
gonna be
on,
like a
I'll show
young
you.
rookie.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Funny, this is very similar to how people were acting when the FBI came in Vegas.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Yo, look away! The dick is on the screen again.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Watch your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the Mind Palace. To allow Saga to see active clues, key image can be selected with blank and placed on the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image on the board begins a new line of investigation. Another body's been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect time. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Consistent with previous murders. Detectives reviewable on the case board. Do you have a small dick, or is that just me? He's just a big boy.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Didn't see that in previous ones.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
That's similar to the other cases.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Is there bloating? Hard to tell because he's fucking fat. Can't really see the neck. Can't see the neck too well. Matches other cases. This matches other cases. Oh, you gotta put it here. Gotcha. This is consistent with previous killings? I don't remember seeing the heart there. That wasn't consistent, was it?
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
But the
But
heart
this time
wasn't.
the heart and the straps
Yeah.
were left behind. More clues to work with.
Interesting.
This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Feds usually aren't liked. Yeah, that's all I was saying. That's kind of how it goes. Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Check the updated goals by pressing Control. Learn more about the victim. Learn more about the killer.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale sounds familiar.
Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues can be discovered by speaking to people, as well as by examining your surroundings.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where's he been?
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
That's most Fed trips, Fuzz.
Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display?
Got some brewskis?
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
What else would it be for? Suppose it could be a gun, in theory.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Unlikely our killer is working alone. So far, I really like this. Already getting a prediction of the story, kind of. Bold claim.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Probably not right, but I don't know. Definitely probably not right because probably none of this is actually real or very limited to being real. And may only be real because Alan Wake is writing it. You know? And so it's very likely a lot crazier than this. Was there more to the body?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
I thought that was pretty obvious, but...
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Messy scene, crime with passion, premeditated, heavy blood splatter on table. He really made a mess here, caught up in the act, or just sloppy work.
I had to review the clues.
Clues have been reviewed. Tripod found near body. cooler and beer bottles left nearby. And this would indicate premeditated. And the beer bottles means that they were waiting.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
I'm gonna play this game a lot tonight, by the way. We're gonna be playing a lot.
Profiling.
Probably be like a
Get into the
6-hour stream.
subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
She's doing some, what was that show called? Profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Fuck, what was that called? Oh, no. What was it? Hannibal. If you guys have ever seen Hannibal, really good show. But like the detective there in Hannibal, this is what he does. He like gets in their head. Using her intuition, she could discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
That's interesting. She's like tapping in to the fucking Mr. Whispers, like demon shit. She's getting the information. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now after 13 years? Where's he been? Like, how can she feel that? Could just be because Alan Wake is writing it.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead
I'll
the
be
way.
here for all the stream.
good.
Gotta go back into work.
This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that, but put a fucking tarp up.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
We got foot feetsies and their bare feet too.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Is this Alan Wake?
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
And then there was the page. this page. The first page they had found, the first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truth trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message, was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. The victim was one of their own. FBI agent Robert Nightingale. Gone missing. Here 13 years ago, he had suddenly turned up only to be murdered. In a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. Leading them on an... fuck, I cannot read that. Oh, maybe it'll zoom in for me. It'll make it a lot easier to read.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
Details exactly what
for
we're
us.
doing.
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own.
Oh, wow.
FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
I didn't even have to strain my eyeballs.
And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley.
Just
Nightingale
got
came
complicated.
this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
I wanted to dodge the Halloween violence. Amen, brother.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Huge accomplishment.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Dude, you know how crazy you would fucking be if you came to these, like, leaps? They definitely took inspiration from Hannibal. There's no possible way that guys at Remedy are not fans of Hannibal. Because this is the same shit that happens in Hannibal. He gets in the killer's heads, and then he, like, comes to crazy deductions about things that they would do because he really, like, personifies them. It ends up, you know, he starts going crazy because of it. But a lot of the time, like, the cops and shit are like, dude, like, there's no way you would have came to this deduction. Like, you have to be the fucking murderer or something, because he would, like, just come to the craziest leaps in logic. This is the same shit. Leading them on an invitation, how could they not accept the sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them?
I think he came
How's
from
the
lake.
detective version? Kind of, yeah.
His tracks make no sense.
Yo, thank you. Oh wait, that was something on YouTube. Shit. Wait, I have to... I have to thank the person. Alex Choi. Thanks for subscribing, dude. Appreciate it. Darkness. Imprisoning me. These words felt like a message someone playing a game with them. Examine the body properly back in town.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that was a weird glitch. The Mind Palace was coming over into the real world.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
She's a fan.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano.
Hey,
I mean, my
you
daughter.
made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem.
What?
I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Wonderful. Gotta go to the signature diner.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
I
can't believe they lived.
Right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's
I'm
try
not
that
gonna get
shortcut the
coffee.
deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Man, you gotta pick the right key. That could be intense
Seems
in
like
a
a nice
chase
town so far.
situation.
Murders aside, pretty woods, cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
True. There's usually a reason for their incompetence. They're actually being a lot nicer to the, Do you think if I explore I can find
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
secrets? Oh.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments. Oh. Upgrade weapons in the mind place. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I need to start exploring. There are indeed secrets. Well, hopefully we come back, because I did not know that there were secrets this early into the game.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for a...
How do I always break these games? It's like I have a special ability or something to just break games when I play them. I haven't heard anybody talk about bugs, and I've already experienced two. It's like a superpower.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There's some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. Might have to find another spot somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in the fall. I had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Intriguing.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson, just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Uh-oh.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
To the diner. Get some coffee.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
You say that now. Just wait until good old Alan Wake starts writing some more spooky stuff.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
I know, women are always cold.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
It's interesting. Sometimes it almost sounds like she has a sort of like British accent that comes through on her pronunciation of some things. I don't know where she's supposed to be from. The historic Elderwood Palace Lodge of Bright Falls. This building was constructed as a part of one of the early settlements in the Greater Bright Falls area. Built in 1898, this building has been both in private and public use through the years and has bravely stood the test of time. 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt into its original glory log by log. The Elderwood Palace Lodge reopened in Bright Falls in 2016 and has served its customers faithfully ever since.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hey man, how's it going? Alright. Good talk. It's fucking bright. Billy's Boatyard.
I need bolt cutters.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn...
No backseat gaming, please, Moda.
Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to
Sounds like Washington.
chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No.
It's poking.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Right, well, it's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
That was fucking funny. Hey, how's it going? Alright. Very talkative town. Deerfest. Jaywalking cost lives. Missing cat. Oh, missing doggy. In the winter, our bed has more layers than an onion. This is the Palace Lodge. Nobody talks in this fucking town. They wouldn't shut the hell up to Alan when he came through this town. Oh, this looks like a scene from Control. Is this my room? North American folklore. Reflection? I think I have this setting turned down. Damn, should be dark. Oh, God. Everyone's just sitting. Creepily. Guy just staring at a fucking guitar. Alright, but I'll leave you to it. Cauldron Lake, look into news and rumors, focus on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from New York City called Similarities, Commonalities, and Methodology, part of a series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. That's a lot of coffee. Holy fuck, that's a lot of coffee. Holy fuck, that's a lot of coffee. This must be his room. Bruh, I thought I was bad. He's making me want to make another cup of coffee. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That's a whole lot of coffee. Gonna walk into an orgy soon? Do not disturb.
It doesn't budge.
Okay. I may actually make another cup of coffee, not gonna lie.
Hey, how are you doing?
Someone's talked! Someone has the capacity to speak! Whoa. What is happening? Why does she look like that? Is that AA? The DLSS being wacky. No, she still looks weird. Why does she look like that? She looks so weird. What is causing this? I need to find what's causing this. Okay. Did you guys see this? Is this coming out on stream? How fucking weird this chick looks? Is this coming through on stream or not? There's something not right going on here. My immersion is being broken. She's like glowing. Something funky is happening here, man. It's like she's just... You can't see anything wrong? Oh, well, you watching like fucking 240p. Of course you can't. This is so strange. Maybe it's maybe it's HDR. Can I turn off HDR here? I think I have to go to the menu to turn off HDR, so I'm not gonna do that. Huh. So weird. Probably an inbred. No, there's just like something weird with like the lighting on her. He's talking to me through the window.
Hey there.
Yeah, a lot of the people have it. It's like this glistening almost.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Like you can see it on the floor as well a little bit when I'm moving. There's like, if you're watching at 1080p 60, you could probably see it. There's like a weird, it's almost like a fuzziness occurring.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
No clue. It's just dancing to no music like a fucking weirdo.
So sleepy. Oh, just a few more days.
Alright.
Hello.
Hi.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich,
Oh, maybe this is the coffee guy.
Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Can I have some coffee?
And it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you as comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swamp Ass City.
Change the topic, please.
Relatable. Absolutely relatable, dude. I am a fellow swamp ass haver. Let me tell you.
Come to Coffee World.
It's a
The
tough
fills
life.
never end and the coffee never stops pouring.
Now it's 10% off all your coffee-themed purchases from the gift shop. Get your thermoses ready for winter. I could use a thermos right now. Drank too much.
You and me both, brother.
I may actually have to go get some coffee. Their subliminal messaging is working. I'm getting coffee vibes.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float, will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
I think I saw something.
This is my first Deer
It'll
Fest,
only take a
so I
minute.
don't know what to
I'll wait
expect,
here.
really. It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Got any big plans for the day after the festival? It's known as the stay in
A little
in,
overlapping
eat
dialogue
your
there.
body weight in pancakes day around here. You need to recover after all that celebrating.
Well, I've got plans now by the sound of it. I'll head straight to the Oh Deer when I wake up.
Oh, you won't be the only one.
Oh dear. Cute.
Where is he? Oh, he's over there.
Take care.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Wait. That's the guy from Quantum Break. Is that not the guy from Quantum Break? I'll have to see. The guy that played the fucking Iceman in the original like X-Men trilogy. That guy. He
I'll
was
look
in.
around.
He It was in
See you
Remedy's
again.
game. It was in Remedy's game Quantum Break, which had like a weird TV show around it. It was an Xbox exclusive. I actually saw it was on Game Pass and kind of wanted to play it. Not gonna lie, because I never got to play it. It has something to do with like time manipulation, I believe. Is Quantum Break gonna be tied in as well? This is really cool to see this town, and like I'm remembering it from the first game. You know, I'm remembering going through it as Alan. So it's kind of neat. Seeing it with obviously much better graphics. What I do on my Sunday, I dress as a giant coffee cup and walk around dancing. Making monkey sounds. Bro's just hitting a fence, acting like he's doing something.
So, how's that mystery business of yours going? We missed you at trivia night.
You did? How badly?
Stop avoiding the question, Mark.
Yeah, Mark. The fuck's this mystery business, huh? Say it in front of the FBI agent. Fucking deer fish. Hell yeah, brother. Won't roll over on the issues.
Roll over on the issues.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh! Wrong button. Went to my mind palace for a second there. I kind of want another cup of coffee. Yeah, they got no need for new cop cars. Alright, let's go see if this is a Quantum Break guy. It is! It's Quantum Break guy! Is a Quantum Break in the fucking shared universe? Probably not, right?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the
And they're
case
carrying
files you sent
revolvers.
over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I require more coffee. This game is it's getting me. They've got me, goddammit. They've got me right where they fucking want me. Making me want some goddamn coffee. I'm gonna get some coffee. You know, it is fitting as well that Washington, you know, people are all about coffee because Starbucks started in Washington, you know? So they kind of started it all. I mean, they didn't invent coffee or anything, but it most definitely popularized. I'll be right back. All right. You know, I saw them all drinking out of these cups.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
And I said, you know what? You know what? I'll put my coffee in one of those cups too. That's right, baby. I'm such a coffee guy. I do indeed have these cups for when I need to go into the lab. I have a bunch of these. The cups. I got the Starbucks cups. I got the Starbucks lid. I got the sleeve as well. Looks like they have the sleeve. I didn't put the sleeve on. But that's right, baby. That's right. I'm just like them, for real, for real. They have to have a contract with the coffee company? I don't know. They definitely should. They got me wanting to have some coffee. Hell yeah, brothers. Have some good coffee. Alright. Time to crack this case.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
This guy looks like he's the one that saw the fucking murder, not these two. This guy looks like shit.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Yeah, she says Anderson like she's
Just
British.
Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
I didn't say anything about anything illegal. Little Missy. Okay, you said that, not me.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree."
Okay, it might be a cult. I think you might be onto something.
And then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
Interesting.
That's all.
They found something. Possibly a page of a manuscript.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Okay, well, don't be saying that. I think they'd be fine. Know how touchy these retarded rural types can be.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
What the fuck? Bro, she's queen of hopping to conclusions. She's the ultimate woman. She's like if being a woman was a superpower, because she just jumps to every conclusion possible, but she's right every time. This is crazy. It's like what every woman wishes they could do.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Prince
house was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters. They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Oops.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town.
Is that the same girl from the first game? Rose.
Dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
How would she know your name?
If you say so.
Okay, even if that was the case, why would you bring that up? Alan's getting wacky with his writing, bro. Alan, you gotta chill, man. Alan's gotta fucking chill, dude.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
What a weird interaction that was. Employees only, eh? I'll be the judge of that. Why the fuck do they have that back here?
Rest easy, buddy. I need a tool to get this open.
It's like I hear a woman breathing.
It's not opening.
Very strange. Very, very strange. Poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm a big fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. One is back there cooking.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know. So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Listen, if I could tell you one thing about Washington and Oregon, it's that they don't see a lot of black people. Okay? Not saying they're racist, I'm just saying living in Nevada for a month, I had seen more black people than living in Oregon for 18 years. I guess it was like 16.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. The wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff. Who else to keep this city?
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We
this
appreciate
brings
the
back
support,
memories.
Sheriff.
Hey.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Kill the Joe. Make some mo. Third time this week I come in for late shift, and there's no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. True. That is a real thing, actually. Jet, I had to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using, Lucy? Again, annual event you've all been eagerly awaiting is upon us again. The Community Outreach Barbecue. No, I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts, are more effective in their policing, and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. The community voted dunk tank victim. This year will be, drumroll please, Deputy Thornton. Congratulations. Looks like everyone's getting retribution for that speed trap on 12C at last, eh? A friendly reminder that anyone out sick on the day needs to provide a written doctor's note, or you'll be assigned night shift for 2 weeks. Anyone who replies all to complain about their assignment will be volunteering as the assistant for Officer Lightfoot's magic routine. Tim. Front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business, and remember to wash your coffee mugs. Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the front station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you have received. Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offense? Did I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You have been warned, admin. P.S. Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. Alan's really putting a lot of effort in all this. Alan's typewriting his ass off. Right about how there's fucking batteries and drawers and shit. Hello, don't mind me.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson, you old fuck. Get in line, bitch. Even though you have great hair for someone your age, and I hate you for it.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
Ah!
Oh no, a bear. Help.
This is my favorite part about Alan Wake 1. The fucking TV.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government.
Hey, man, brother.
Oh, wow. You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Ah, that's a fucking commercial, dude. If I ever saw a commercial and they said, fuck the government, I'd be like, sold. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Stay alert in public.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Dark down here, bro. Your shoestring budget not include lights?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Hello. Who are you? Hello, mommy. You're kind of built like a man, but I don't think I was supposed to be looking at the doors when they closed. She got a pretty face, you know.
Okay.
I'll take a pretty face over a pretty body every day of the week.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Don't look. There's a cock on the
What's cause
screen.
of death? What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
It really cut right through the sternum, eh?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Post-mortem?
It doesn't add up.
That's strange.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here. Can't
Writing
make it out.
on his heart.
Writing.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Body's been prepped, ready for examination. Hope we could provide some actual answers. Ritual writing. Legible words on heart. The killers write this on the heart. How? Can't make out what it says.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Too smudged to read. Looks like something was put in there. Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Let's dig in. Bone apple teeth, gamers. Where are your gloves? Oh, it was doing so well until now. Okay, she's using tweezers, but still. Oh, where are the gloves? Oh no, my forensic mind is just.
No, what are you doing? Why? Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Are they gonna be from Alan Wake 1?
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. It's the opposite of most games. Most games are, you know, get in the dark.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Now.
I will move when I deem it fit.
Vanished.
Bum bum bum. That was so funny. The Quantum Break guy was like, no, 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 no. Alan's like, no, 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 you can't tell her that. Copyright strike incoming. Alan Wake 1 had a banger soundtrack. Damn. Okay. Yo, unironically, a banger. The fuck? I am gonna sit here and just listen to this song. Is it gonna be a banger song every fucking chapter? God damn. Sheesh. Bro, if old games had bangers like this playing in the loading screens, I'd be sad loading screens were gone. Holy hell. This goes hard. How am I supposed to be scared? Like, yeah, there's a fat naked dude trying to, you know, beat me up, but then a banger plays. I'm feeling good again.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared. weird? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
I don't think the sheriff died.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
There sure is.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Let us read, shall we? The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them. Oh. Didn't see her under the light. Lurched past her. I fucking hate the edits in. Like the redacted and then the edits in. Light hurt them. Hurt the darkness in them. Made them vulnerable. I flick the switch. It goes click. Show me the clicker. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing. A monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too.
Oh.
Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
Well, that's nice. I can just click on it and it reads for me. I was gonna say I'm not gonna be able to play too much of this game because whenever I play a game that like requires a lot of reading, my voice goes out pretty fast. You know, I don't, as hard as this may be to believe, I actually don't talk a lot. Like, other than streaming. I know, crazy, right? But it's true, like at work I don't talk a lot at all. In fact, there are several days where I don't talk at all. I communicate like via email and stuff, obviously, but and I am.
Must be locked from the other side.
Looks like he took the book with him.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future? There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Clearly, he went to the overlap. Where the fuck that is. Wait, I only have 8 bullets? Okay, then I have 12. Okay. Well, there must be something I'm missing here because... Is there another page? Oh, there we go.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
What the fuck are you gonna tell the people up here?
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
They're not freaking out about... Okay. Is this new? Yeah, it's brand new.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton?
Yeah.
Nightingale's heart was missing.
Yeah.
How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof, he's gone.
Now it's hitting them.
Magic's not real. Magic's not real, right, Mulligan?
Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Are you sure about that? One of those things is right. Magic is not real. But nobody said anything about magic. It could be something else entirely. I need to remember all these places that I need fucking bolt cutters. We got some more ammo. Let's go. I have a feeling we about to get shooty. We had a bit of a long build up, but now things are getting spicy.
They're a fine pair.
Take it easy.
These guys have no idea.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Hello. How's it going?
Oh, you know, not too shabby, actually. Oh.
This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Is this blood? Something's not right around here. Eh. This town's got something going on. And I'm gonna get to the... I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Hi there.
Well, well, well.
Yako, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy working.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Isn't the car down here? I'm going to the car. No. He's already at the car. He's fast as fuck.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
Alright, guys, we're about to get spooky up in here. We're heading back to the lake.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character.
He's a
from
piece
his
of shit.
books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha.
Nightingale was an
Same
asshole.
name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
True. His name keeps popping up. It's like it's the title of the game. Bumba-da-bumba. Well. The heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
He wrote her as someone that could actually figure all this crazy shit out. She's the super
I've been thinking
detective.
more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
What the hell are these guys doing out here? Where are you?
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
Oh, for the commercial.
Yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, man.
I'm authorized to be here.
Oh.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy.
Are these guys the rock stars from the first one?
We got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels.
No, they
need
don't.
to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow
He's
real
fucking
big here,
lying
like
his
you
ass
wouldn't
off.
believe. Can nor run through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. That's all I've got for the moment.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here. Raccoons, my ass.
Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that's not one of ours. I've fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case of the next person. I'm not the next person to fix things. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lynn, Chief Technician. So for those that don't know, this is obviously Federal Bureau of Control and this like monitoring station, they actually have stuff out here to monitor the lake and like the weird entity associated with the lake, as well as monitor Alan Wake.
Let's get to the murder side, Casey.
So they know about all this. Obviously, they are
A lot of
knowers.
things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous
getting dark.
combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Yeah, well, one I'm sure I'm about to solve with you, bud, because I'm sure you're about to fucking disappear, brother.
Our crime
I remember
scene's
it
drowning.
raining.
I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Possibly.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Many times now. The fucking tree branches almost look like it even.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Exciting.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Well, we have quite a lot of info about them. Cult goal. I have an explanation for this. How are they doing this? What the hell's going on here? Cult ritual. I think I was the only one to become a monster. Does murder match the other victims? Why didn't they become monsters too? Maybe because of this? Who's involved? Interesting. What kind of cult? They're hiding their faces. They aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfist. Cult symbols. Is a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. Badge of pride? Graffiti's in plain sight. Does it have a deeper significance? What kind of signature? Did they intend for this body to be discovered, or just an idle carving? Cult imagery is usually subtle, recognizable only by members. Here the use of symbols is enthusiastic and eye-catching.
That's not right.
Be under symbols? Wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. Victim's body, organs covered in writing, page found inside the chest. It's not a symbol.
Doesn't look right.
It's not their psychology. It's not their goal. Ah, writing part of the ritual. There we go. Well, I feel like we've learned quite a bit. Got some new footprints.
Nightingale. I'll
And
see
they're
where
glowy.
these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If
Just in
anything comes
case,
up,
E.
I'll radio you.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing bad will happen. I'm sure we're just gonna be fine, and nothing scary will happen at all. We're losing daylight quick. Very quick.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence.
They almost got me with that one.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree.
Big tree.
Witch's Ladle?
That's what I would guess. Spooky. Very spooky. Witch's Ladle. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet, there are many mysteries. Mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then, she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. She almost looks like the chick from the first game. His husband was like a poet or whatever, you know, and you stuck the clicker in her chest. You know what I'm saying?
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
Gotta do the supersonic beam on it.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Toggle flashlight boost. Increase damage to darkness and burn through dark substance.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay. Well, to the witch's hut it is. That water looks pretty fucking good, dude. Up and to the left. Where did my path go? It's right here. Here we go.
This is the witch's hut.
I've been playing for 2.5 hours. And it's like just really getting into it.
Anderson.
But I've taken a while.
Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Said that we found it in the nearby forest.
This fuse is busted.
Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. Haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls. Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm gonna find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's gonna be epic.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though. A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. The fuck? Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Hello, ghost lady. Break room is a place where you can save your progress. Do they have the TV?
making progress.
They don't have the TV. The fucking Twilight Zone.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. Witch's ladle. Towering over Saga. Watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
So when you get his heart, bring it back to the threshold, which was the tree, but he said sign? A hole in the sign. So we need to push the heart through, and then we need to read what's on the heart, and then say, I brought you the heart, wish, show me the terror. Okay. Got it. Sounds easy enough. Well, they give us our first save, which means that we could die. That's what I'm going to take away from that. Graphics are fucking phenomenal in this game, and this isn't even everything. I'm ultra, no ray tracing. Like, it's actually crazy to think that this game could look significantly better. 3 paths. Left path seems to go nowhere, so let's go there first. I took the wrong left. Suppose we're out here exploring. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churn and grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. She used a mortar and pestle to travel through the night sky? What? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, we're going back. Wandering through the woods, not the best idea. Back on track. Not back on track. This looks familiar. I believe this is where the gameplay was from that we saw.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Using trauma pad control allows you to heal. Ah, there we go. Looks like his face is gone. Yeah, that was from the trailer. I remember that. Motherfucker, the body's gone. The body's fucking gone. And it's not ideal. More of the symbol. Great, it's redacted.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand. Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead.
I didn't mean to listen again. We getting fucking bullets, baby. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. I want a fucking shotgun. The body's gone. I don't know where this fucker went. Symbols are fucking everywhere. Who's Lady Fortuna? Don't forget, update code. Check with Lady Fortuna. 745, perhaps? Oops. Lady Fortuna. Apparently not. Monday, some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Hunters out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. I require that shotgun. So it's not 723. Maybe Lady Fortuna and something over here.
I don't think this is relevant. These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Ah, I see. So they did 05, they did 1-3. Was that a 2-3? Oh, they did 1-3 and 2-3. They did 1-7. And we did 7-4-5. It wasn't 7-4-5, so it must be 7-3-9. It's clearly the only answer. Don't mind if I do. Quick slot weapons from the inventory. You can also quick slot healing items. Alrighty. Here we go.
The solution has to be in here.
Oh. Can I investigate now? Because there was stuff here, I thought. Maybe they want me to do some case board shit. Interpret the page's meaning.
Yup. Already got the answers to these. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Figured all this shit out on my own, video game.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Mm-hmm. I figured all of this out, yes.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Probably here. That would be my guess.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Did I call it or did I call it? Right here! That's right. That's right, motherfucker.
The text on the heart is clearer now.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. Well, grab the fucking thing. Damn. You good, Momo? You good, brother?
Sounds literary. But what does it mean? I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
The trailer for the game. Sorry.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Total sense.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Crazy.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Witch's Ladle we go. They have no idea. There goes my light. don't have the most ammo. Sometimes when you shine the light on them, they'll have like a little critical spot that you can shoot. That's kind of cool. I know I said I was going to stream for a long time, but I'm actually very tired because I did work today and everything, so I might have to just sleep for a little bit and then stream early in the morning. I just want to make sure I streamed a bit for Halloween, which we're coming up on 3 hours, so we've definitely played a bit. This is some Control-esque shit.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
We're in the overlap now.
Logan? Logan! Where are you?
Hell nah, man. That's a fucking booby trap.
Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Correct. Virginia, that's where I'm supposed to be from. So with the fucking British accent every time she says Anderson. Alright, fine, I'll go back. Or not. I will not go back.
Please help me.
What was that?
It's Alan.
Wait. Did I get turned around?
Fucking
No,
hell.
this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
They don't get attacked while
Need to find Nightingale.
I think this is the new one.
The writer went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
The writer do be writing again. That's for sure. Okay. I'm gonna need a nappy. I'm getting sleepy. a shotty for him.
He's here. Nightingale.
You don't say. You sure?
Trapped here. To escape. Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
It's the man whose game you're in.
Nightingale's badge.
Oh, I got 5 shotgun shots. Let's go.
Set to find the light switch. Show me the clicker.
They're doing some really cool visual stuff here. I like it. The merging of 2 scenes. Here we go, gamers.
Nightingale hunted.
Oh! I dodged!
Shit. Run! Get to safety.
Oh, hey, bud. Oh, fuck. What? He's not even there. We traded. Where? Can I not dodge that? I thought for sure that... I mean, it hasn't taught me the dodge yet. This is not how the story goes. It hasn't taught me the dodge yet, but I mean, I know it's spacebar. Shouldn't I be dodging these? I guess I'm a little confused what's happening here. Like, I'm pressing space, but it doesn't seem like it's dodging.
Gotta move. Now.
it seems like I just need to keep the pace. Oh! You're pretty sneaky for a giant, fat, naked man. I mean that sincerely. Bro's chunky. He be tanking these hits. Jesus. He will not fucking die. Oh! I don't know what's happening. LBJ? Okay. I don't know if I dodged or not. Didn't feel like I did.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey, you probably don't want to get close to that lake.
Hey!
Is that Casey? Oh no, it's Alan.
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Bum bum beam bum. Listen to another banger.
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive.
Okay, there's a fattest copyright strike on this stream, man.
Went too far, I will never lose myself again. Oh, I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times, feel waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake.
Remedy is always picking bangers.
Blinding lights, burning eyes. I can see myself and I don't need to hide. wish bright, paid the price. I will never leave again, I'm by your side. I was calling you, did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake.
This is more an Alan Wake feeling song. I hope they have another song from that a heavy metal band. That was like the most memorable part of Alan Wake 1. When like the heavy metal is playing from the two brothers and you're just fucking owning. They really said, all right, after every chapter, let's drop a fucking fat banger. Just have people sitting for 3 minutes on a black screen.
Where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
How did you get out?
The PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
He's so over it.
It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah.
Understatement of the year.
It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
Alright, let's go.
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
Go drop
the
a
flooding
fatty
disappeared
seed.
very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
I can't climb that. Well, I'll say the combat, I mean, once again, it hasn't even, like, explained the dodging mechanic yet. So, like, from the initial gameplay trailer that they showed, you're supposed to be able to press this spacebar and, like, actually, it almost looked like you got iframes. You could dodge out of the way.
Creepy twig sculpture?
However, I was trying that with that dude, and it did not appear to be working.
Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo.
Well, that was easy.
Looks like they're tools of the trade. The
They're
cult
like
doesn't see
animals.
their
It's our
victims as
job to
people.
hunt them and gut them. Wait, what even is this? Propane tank. Detonates when shot, inflicting heavy damage to anything nearby. Okay. Sounds useful. But yeah, I'm assuming it will introduce us to that dodging mechanic at some point. I mean, if I check tutorials, I'm pretty sure it has not shown us. Yeah. Oh, combat perhaps? Dodge. Used to dodge enemy attacks. Dodging does not create much distance between you and the enemy, so timing it correctly is important. Okay, so it's like a timing thing. The last possible moment. Doing so will send the enemy stumbling. Okay, so it's a time-based thing. Sideways and backwards or dodge away from the threat. Use a hand flare to escape a grapple. I don't really want to get spoiled by anything, but... Okay. Gotcha. Oh, you can shoot while you do it, too. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, and you don't have to hold it. It's a toggle. Okay. Got it. All useful information. Now let's get to a save point, and we will call it for this stream, because I do need a little bit of sleep. Fuck, there's another page. Goddamn. Okay, we'll read that page. In the next stream, probably. I do want to play the entirety of this game on the stream. Just because, spooky game. Fun to play on stream. Is that real? Oh! It's real! Fucking hell.
Even
I
the
didn't-
animals are turning into monsters.
I didn't think it was real, bro. I thought it was like the deer. Ow. Rip deer, by the way. God damn it. Fucking hell. I thought it was... I didn't think it was real. Fucking hell. manuscript pages to read. Okay, we can go that way. We will go that way in the next stream. Keep you coming back for more. I need to go save. Don't forget to save often. Yeah, motherfucker, what do you think I'm doing? Two hours, 58 minutes played. Okay. About 3 hours in the game. Not too shabby. Alright. That's going to do it for me for right now. Little Halloween stream. We will indeed keep playing this, obviously. Probably in the morning. So, probably go to sleep now, because I am very tired. And then, hopefully I'll wake up early enough to maybe put in, like, an hour or two before I have to start work. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your day. See you all in the next video. Stream Rooney. Bye-bye.